This is Hannibal from the Hannibal TV.com, and I'm live with Lady Yasmine right now with some live questions for her. We're gonna put some fan questions on here. I am recording it now with a cell phone for the live questions, but there will be a high quality version of this posted. So Yasmine, where do you live right now? Montreal area?
Yes, Montreal area.
And you grew up here?
Yep, born and raised.
I understand that you got extra jobs for the WWE when they were in Montreal back in May. How did that go?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was such a learning experience to see how everything runs backstage. It's such an honor to take part in it. It went really well. I'm hoping to get more opportunities from it.
So you might know something that the fans don't. There might be more opportunities coming up. Nye D. Huff is asking you what your favorite match has been so far.
Oh, it's gonna have to be my first match with Vanessa Craven, actually. I've always wanted to have a match with Craven, so working with her and learning from her was such a great experience.
And she was actually in the Mae Young Classic
Yes.
a few years ago. Did she give you any tips about your last WWE tryout? No, we didn't speak, no. And James Tamburo is asking, is wrestling your favorite sport?
Yes, it is. It's actually the only sport I watch ever since I was 5 years old. My dad's a huge fan, so he got me into watching it when I was young with him, and that's all I've ever watched.
And who were some of your favorites growing up?
The Hardy Boys.
The Hardy
Boys. Jeff Hardy was my idol, my crush. Oh my gosh, yes.
What are your thoughts on Jeff Hardy these days? It looks like he's still having some challenges with the alcohol.
Yeah, he's still struggling. Everyone's got their demons they struggle with. I don't judge people off of that. Everyone's struggling with something, so I just try to look at the bright side, look at them from a different perspective. I don't judge people off of their bad demons and stuff.
Lyle Chubb is asking what your toughest challenge has been so far in the wrestling business.
I would say being disciplined and working in teams. I've never done sports, like an actual sport. I've done cheerleading, I've done briefly volleyball, but I've never done anything quite as hard and strict as professional wrestling. So starting when I was 17, it was like a big slap in the face. It hit me really hard, and it was just like a sink or swim thing. So I did pretty well for myself, I think.
And you have another fan asking you on here, J-Man2586, did you prefer 90s WWE or 90s WCW?
Honestly, I'm pretty young. I was born in '97, so I started watching it in 2002. So I can't really.
So you were born in Montreal the year of Survivor Series '97. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who would you like to wrestle next? Obviously, your next match is going to be October 20th in Ottawa against whoever the women's champion is at that time, but you're also wrestling in a little over 3 weeks in Petawawa. Sorry, not wrestling. You were supposed to be wrestling, but you're just getting over an injury, and you're going to be refereeing the title match between Jessica Black and Melanie Havoc on that event. But who would you like to wrestle next? Obviously, you're facing the winner of them, but if it could be anyone in this world, who would it be?
That's very easy, actually. I would say Tessa Blanchard. We were supposed to have a match way back when. Didn't happen due to flights, yada yada yada. But no, the way she's blowing up and doing so well in Impact, I love the girl. I'd love to have a match with her.
Now obviously you're on the WWE's radar. You have a fan asking you here between WWE and AEW, which one would you rather go to?
WWE.
Just because that's what you were watching all your life?
Exactly.
Prince of Pickles says Lady Yasmine is so gorgeous.
Well, thank you.
And what did you think of 80s WWE? Have you seen any tapes of that?
To be honest, I for sure have, but I can't remember anything at the moment. now.
And your social media, I know you're on Facebook as Yasmine Christ.
Yes.
But do you have Twitter or anything?
I only have Instagram. Yasmine Christ Official.
I see. Have you seen much of AEW, what they've done so far?
I've checked it out briefly, yes.
So, what did you think, I guess?
Well, to be honest, I checked it out to see if Jon Moxley was going to appear. That's about it. I didn't really watch anything else.
Have you seen this librarian character that apparently there's been a lot of controversy over? A lot of people don't like it, but some do. It's a female wrestler there.
Okay.
So who is your favorite wrestler right now?
At the moment, I would say Charlotte.
Charlotte Flair, so that'd be one of your dream matches if you went to WWE.
For sure, yes.
Colin Quayle, the promotion she wrestles in is Great North Wrestling mainly, but you've wrestled in a bunch of other promotions. You want to let those out now? I know you had a WWE extra job, so technically you didn't wrestle on camera for them, but you worked for them, so that's definitely one of the promotions you can say now.
Yes, I've worked for Great North Wrestling. I've worked for PWA, NCW, Victory Ring. Did I say that? I don't know. I've worked for Torture Chamber. I was actually scheduled to work for Femme Fatale. I got injured. NSPW, Battle War, injured. So all my opportunities are coming along, and I suffered a chest contusion, so just gotta wait.
And you've lost a ton of weight. You were never overweight, but you definitely you're more curvaceous, and now you're like lean and mean.
Yes.
What have been some of your secrets to getting so lean recently?
Cutting junk out of my diet. A lot of McDonald's. Been doing some CrossFit. A lot of cardio, blow-up drills, working out twice a day for 2 hours in the evening, an hour in the morning, in the gym like 5-6 times a week. It's mostly just your diet and exercising.
Excellent. Well, thanks a lot, fans, for your questions on here. Lady Yasmine, if any of these fans are just seeing you now for the first time, what match of yours on the Hannibal TV would you tell them to go watch if you wanted them to see a match of yours that you would be really proud of?
To be honest, it's different. I like when we did the Cage Wars in the MMA cage with Stephanie Sinclair. I really like that one. You check that one out. Another match with Eilani Olana. That's another match you could check out. I did 2 matches with her. I like them both. You could check those ones out. Yeah.
And you had an intergender match last year. Unfortunately, Jordan Grace decided not to make her flight, so she dropped out. You had a curse. There's been some wrestlers afraid of you over the years, unfortunately. Yeah. It's too bad, because I would have liked to have seen Tessa Blanchard, but who knows? That could happen. But you had an intergender match because we didn't have enough time to find a replacement other than a guy. How was that, and what are your thoughts on intergender wrestling? I know he wasn't much of a problem for you in the ring.
No, it was definitely something I didn't expect to walk into that day. I enjoyed it, surprisingly. I told myself when I started training I would never do intergender matches, not for me, don't like it, blah blah blah. But I enjoyed it. It was fun, it was different, and I'm open to more of them actually.
Very good. Any closing remarks for the fans that have tuned into this? Once again, I'm going to post a high quality version too. This is just a cell phone version for all you fans out there that like to complain in the comments of my cell phone live Q&As.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. You can like my page on Facebook. You can follow my Instagram, Yasmine Christ Official. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Mwah.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.